morning, friends. Happy Wednesday. I really need a calendar. I need one of those like blocks that you change. You know, you just like rotate it like you see at the doctor's offices. Today is Wednesday. Hooray! Shannon just came up the stairs. Looks like she's feeling better. My entire house is kind of hazy because I've been like rocking the humidifiers and all the things. So yeah, we're just gonna go with that. I'm gonna work out inside a smoke machine today. So I have a couple recommendations for some of you. Some of you are woke and you're gonna get it and you're gonna be like, heck yeah, I'm gonna look that up. And others of you are gonna be like, that's Sarah, I don't know about her. Anyways, you know what? It's not my job to convince anyone of anything. However, I'm a big proponent of thinking critically. And I feel like there's a lot of things happening right now, you know, with COVID and other stuff that just doesn't quite make sense. So this is a rabbit hole I went down today, and I'm going to encourage you to do as well. Actually, this isn't a rabbit hole I just went down. I've been going down this for a couple months now, and Marshall's kind of just like, what's happening? Okay, so first of all, I want you guys, if you have any distrust of the media, which I really sincerely hope that you do because they're all crooked, all of them, all the channels, totally whack. I get all my news from Twitter now, which sounds completely insane that that's where we're at in this day and age where I actually get my news from Twitter. But I want you to find this Out of Shadows, it's a documentary, and just watch it. It doesn't talk about politics at all. It just talks about, basically talks about Freemasons, which is really an interesting rabbit hole to go down. So if you have no idea what Freemasons are, I encourage you very much to look into it. Kobe Bryant, he was a Freemason. A lot of really famous people have some kind of connection to Freemasonry. And I think it's really, really, really interesting and also really, really important to just be aware, okay? You don't have to drink any Kool-Aid. You don't have to like believe things. But I just think that God gave us brains and it's really important to just think objectively, to think critically. Does this make sense? I'm not going to believe anything anyone tells me to believe until I do my own research and see how it sits with my spirit. So I just watched a whole bunch of stuff today. We're actually doing a lot of stuff in Antarctica, which is also really strange and very interesting. So anyways, that's what your challenge is today. If you are interested and aware or just curious, go look up that documentary Out of Shadows today and Google research Freemasonry, what they believe, who participates, what exactly it is. Interesting stuff. All right, so now that that's out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and do some unicorn juice. Yesterday, I talked in my tribe I talked to them a lot about time management because it's something I'm really struggling with. I've been super off kilter ever since, you know, we started doing the virtual schooling and all of that. Like, I just feel like my days are wonky and I spend so much time shoulding all over the place and like, I need to do this, I need to do that, but I'm on Twitter or I'm going down rabbit holes and stuff. And I'm just wasting way too much time caring about what's happening in the world. The world's completely on fire and I need to take back my own personal stuff, right? But I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to begin. Does it sound familiar, right? So yesterday I went live in my tribe and I also made a couple posts in there about you have to own your time. You have to schedule your time. And if things really matter to you, you're going to find a place for it to live. If you need to get a workout in, you're not going to make excuses. If it really matters, if your health and your mental health really matters, you're not just going to make excuses. Because those of us who say, and I know we all freaking do it, I do it too, well, when I get motivated or when I have time or when I have more money or when this happens or when I get caught up with my freaking laundry, then I'll make time for that. But you guys, that's not how life works. Like, you have to prioritize what actually matters to you and you have to force it to happen sometimes. You have to actually schedule your time. Kind of like Dave Ramsey says that like all your dollar bills should have a name. I haven't mastered that at all yet. But the same thing goes for your time, that your time needs to have a name. You just have to prioritize your time. So for me, what works for me and what I totally got away from, good morning, friends. What I totally got away from, but I went back to yesterday after I spent like way too much time. All of a sudden I look up and I'm like, what? How's it this late already? I set a buttload of alarms on my phone. So I always have alarms set on my phone, you know, for things like, you know, make sure the kids go to school. It's time to like go to book club, or it's like, I literally set alarms on my phone because the whole mom brain thing, like it's not because they're little. I just have too many tabs open in my brain. So I set alarms on my phone, and I did this earlier in the year, and it worked fantastic for me. So I'm not telling you to set an alarm for absolutely everything, but the things that really matter to you and the things that you keep gaffing off, the things that keep rolling, they're usually the things that serve us. It's not the stuff that serves other people, right? It's the things, it's our oxygen mask. It's working out. It's taking the time to meditate. It's getting outside or putting your feet in the grass or getting off of your phone. I actually have an alarm to tell myself to shut it down, to close out my phone, and to go do something fun. Go outside, freaking snuggle with the kids. Like, I don't know, but having a bunch of alarms really helps me. So yesterday I set quite a few. I actually shared the screenshot in my group, and the point is not to overwhelm yourself with one more thing. The point is to keep you on task. And if you are like me and you have a bit of a squirrel brain, it might be exactly what you need. So for example, a couple of the alarms I set on my phone, I have one in the morning that's like a grow myself for my own personal mindset, right? Which it's a vague thing, grow yourself. It could be doing my gratitude practice if I haven't done that yet, or it could be taking the time to meditate, or it could be reading a personal growth book or something like that, okay? And then I also have one for it's time to work out. Work out now. I don't use alarms to get out of bed, but I have to use alarms for things like this. Otherwise, time just gets away from me and I start doing things, and then I'm changing laundry, and then I'm feeding people. This is important. Those of you who are struggling with this part of your journey, with getting on track with your fitness or changing your self-talk, you guys, it's not just something where you're going to wake up one day and all of a sudden it's easy and you just freaking do it. You're going to have to create habits. You're going to have to create prompts in your life to get you to do that. And it's going to be uncomfortable because everything new is always uncomfortable. It doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. It doesn't mean this isn't the right time. It doesn't mean that you'll get to it later. It means you need to create the discipline in your life and have those prompts in place to check yourself before you wreck yourself, yo. So I have my workout alarm. I have my get your work list done because I work off of a list every single day. I have a bunch of things I need to get done. So I set an alarm on my phone. It's time to do that. It's time to power through it, because if I get it done, then I can be done and I don't have to think about it all day. If I'm thinking about it all day, just like you're thinking about it all day, whatever it is you need to do, every single one of us has a couple of things we need to do, and it's really easy to just gaff it. And then you're spending all that mental energy thinking, I really need to work out, or I really need to pay those bills, or I really need to call that person, or I really need to do this. Instead of just taking the freaking action, you're already wasting the energy. You're already expending the energy. So why not funnel that energy into actually getting it freaking done and moving you closer to your goals? Check, check. So I have a whole bunch of alarms on my phone, including you're done, shut it down, stop replying to Messenger. So some of you hit my inbox, you're like, why hasn't she replied to me? Because I get so many messages every day. I reply to probably 50 to 75 messages a day. And so if I just allowed those to run my life, I'd be on my phone every single minute. And the reason that I said yes to coaching was because I saw the possibility and how this could completely transform our future. And so I want that. And I love what I do. I'm so freaking grateful for it. But I also have to protect my own mental space and not be a slave to my phone. So if you're on your phone every second of every day, maybe you set an alarm for that. Put your phone in a drawer. This is your nudge. Put your phone in a drawer, for God's sake, when you're creating your alarms though. Do yourself a favor and turn off the snooze, because that's a nightmare. When you have alarms going off and then it's snoozing and it's hitting you again. Like, trust me, I had to go through yesterday because my eyes were twitching. So today, take some freaking ownership over something in your life that you keep saying, you keep intending to do, but you're freaking human, and so you just gaff it. Today is the perfect day on a Wednesday on freaking June 10th of 2020, year of the freaking craziness, to draw your line in the sand and create some intention and some purposefulness around some area of your life. It doesn't need to be perfect, but it needs to be better, because that's what it's about. It's about progress over perfection and just, getting better one day at a time. And the way we get better is to take action. Doesn't need to be perfect, and you're probably going to fail and screw up along the way, but that's okay, you guys. I'm not here for perfection. I'm here for progress. So, wow. After all that, I feel like I've already maybe had some unicorn juice and an IV, but I haven't. So this is fruit punch. I'm going to go do my workout right now. Today is a boxing day. This boxing program, I'm not going to lie, I'm really struggling with the boxing. There's a lot of 1, 2, 1, 2, 5. I'm like, what is happening? it's really a struggle for me, but I know eventually it's going to kick in. The thing I love about this program is I really love the lifting days. I was a cardio bunny early in my fitness journey. I hate cardio now. Cardio is freaking cardio. I don't know what was wrong with me back then. I freaking love to lift. I think it's awesome. So this is a nice combination. It has a little of everything. And you know, that's what I'm gonna do. Drink my unicorn juice. I've done my morning practice with all of my like getting intentional and focusing on the good and filling myself with positivity. I'm encouraging you to do the same. Doesn't have to look like mine, just has to be yours. So if that means you drive in the car or whatever, you go for a walk and you just list off, 20 things you're grateful for. You guys, you can be grateful for literally everything. If you don't know what to be grateful for, go look at my gratitude list that I share every single day in my stories. I'm grateful for toilet paper. I'm grateful for flushing toilets. I'm grateful for the laundry that I have yet to get to. I'm grateful for healthy humans. I'm grateful for my energy practice. I'm grateful for sore muscles. I'm grateful for last night. I'm grateful for all the things. So just start freaking listing all the things maybe that you're overlooking that you can be grateful for. It's a life shifter. True story. So if you have not watched Out of Shadows, go freaking watch it. Let me know what you think. If you have any ahas, Google Freemasonry, see what's up with that, who those people are, what they believe, what they worship. Interesting. Anyways, friends, let's pull an affirmation card and then I'm done procrastinating and I'm gonna go do my workout. Here we go. Oh, I am graceful. Strength is the root of my elegance. Oh, sure, we'll put that bad boy on the fridge. I don't know about that. Today, gracefulness on my boxing workout. I'll let you know how it goes. Progress over perfection. Better every single day, my friends. If you need help, if you want to work with me, send me a message today and I'll get in touch with you and we'll make a plan. You don't need to do what I do because I don't believe that we're all freaking clones and we all should do the same thing. That's stupid. Everyone is in a different season and they have a different goal and they're just in a different place. And I think it's so important to honor that, but also to give you guys really awesome tools and kick ass support and tribe, which is unparalleled. You can't get what I'm going to give you anywhere else. And if you don't vibe with me, that's cool. You do you. You do you. I'm going to do me. So I'm graceful. I'm going to own my freaking day. I'm going to drink my unicorn juice. I'm going to move my body. And I am going to be the one in control of what goes in my head because that's my power.